We start out visiting the mud flats. These are the flats where the neighbors say that they've seen human-like figures crossing the flats. While we were telling campfire stories, the neighbor did come over and tell us that he had sold this place and he was gone the next morning. He wanted out and he sold everything he had, and he says he's going to Montana.
Okay.
Okay, can't look out your window too easy with all that dirt. It doesn't see out of it very well.
No, it seems fine.
Well, this is Monday, November. We're at the foot of the Meat Eaters Mountain, and we're looking for squatchy places, footprints in the snow, anything out of the ordinary. And who knows what we'll run across here shortly. Looks like a real nice squatchy spot. Okay, I followed the tracks down in there, and it looks like there's like 4, maybe 5 different sets of prints. They fan out to about 10 yards apart, and it looks like they're following an elk or something like that that's driving its feet, like it might be injured. So it's probably a hunting party. However, all of these tracks are probably a couple of days old, so they probably already got their prey and moved on. Okay. Well, we did track them for a while, and as you can see, the snow got lighter and lighter as they dropped down out of the altitude. It's harder and harder to track them. We finally gave it up, but it looks like there are at least 2 hunting parties that are working in the area that we ran across. And they were using basically the same tactics. They were picking out an elk and following it. And as they follow it, they fan out and kind of form a U-shaped pattern as they're tracking the elk. And I think that's so that if the elk turns from one side or the other, they will be able to see it before it circles around and gets away from them. And so they're very active, and this is one of the reasons why I call this group the Meat Eaters, because there's not that much berries and apples and fruits in this particular area. not as much vegetation to eat. So their diet is very heavily, or relies very heavily on meat. And we have a lot of distance to carry as you can see here, as we're traveling through to these various places. So next up, we'll go see the hot zone.